Field is now set. The most costly or closely watched race in this year's election gets another candidate.
Today we learned moderate candidate Robert Healey, a name familiar in Rhode Island elections, will appear on the November ballot in the race for governor. We have new reaction in campaign 2014 from our veteran political analyst on how today's decision will affect the race.
Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner is live at the State House with more for us tonight.
Mike Shannon, good evening. Commissioners noted time is of the essence of ballots have to be printed by week's end in order to be in compliance with federal law. So the Board of Elections has spoken. What remains is whether the courts will. 2014. Rhode Island's Board of Elections voting Wednesday to reject a state Republican Party challenge to Robert Healey's moderate party candidacy for governor in November. The moderates tapped Healey, a repeated gubernatorial hopeful formerly with the Cool Moose Party, to replace James Spooner. Spooner withdrew his candidacy, citing health issues. Healey tells Eyewitness News the matter is simple.
The issue becomes whether or not I'm a candidate. However they want to slice and dice it, it's their choice. They made their analysis. I thought the analysis was reasoned.
But the state GOP argued Spooner never properly withdrew. Healey wasn't legally substituted and also failed to meet a 90-day requirement for declaring an affiliation.
He got one signature and everybody else got 1,000. And that's everybody else. Everyone running for governor, you know, in the bruising primaries on both sides. And so, you know, I just don't think it's fundamentally fair.
Healey refused to speculate on why the challenge was brought, but Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming believes it's clear.
In my mind, the Republican Party feels that Bob Healey is going to take votes away from Alan Fung in this election, and they'd rather not have Bob Healey in the election. It's pretty obvious by this challenge.
And to throw back to 2010.
The Republican Party in Rhode Island blamed Ken Block for costing them that election. He drew 6.5% of the vote, and John Robitaille only lost by 3%.
Avenue that remains open to the GOP tonight is to take this case all the way up to the Rhode Island Supreme Court. Attorney Bell, counsel for the party, said he has to discuss with his clients and decide the next move. But again, time is limited. And by the way, we also tried to contact the Fung and Raimondo camps for comment. We are ultimately unable to reach the Fung campaign. The Raimondo campaign's official stance was it has no comment. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom tonight, I'm Jared Pleiter, Eyewitness News.